Good morning. How are you today? Well, it's Monday. Cold, overcast, and rain predicted. Icy rain. But right now the roads appear to be safe. There's good news. The good news is it appears, keep your fingers crossed, that the numbers of infections and deaths are having percentage declines, and that's encouraging. They attribute it not to the vaccines, not yet. They think it has to do with more folk practicing distancing, masks, cleaning their hands, being careful. So that's a significant advance. In addition, Biden is pushing forward with this $1.9 trillion bill, and the committee staffs on the Hill, on the responsible committees, are working on the details of the bill. So that's all good news. Interesting developments are that it appears that Republicans, following the impeachment trial, continue to suffer, that the split in the Republican Party is growing stronger. More Republicans, including those who voted for acquittal, are discussing criminal prosecution of Trump. In other words, the remedy wasn't impeachment, it was prosecuting the bastard. What I found about Congress, particularly in the last several years, more so than I realized beforehand, was they like someone else to do the dirty work and get it done for them. I don't know if that's a character flaw. The problem with politicians is, particularly legislators, is that they don't want to make a decision until the last possible moment, which means it's rare when you see them seize the moment. And it does happen, and that's why it's such dramatic news, because it's not a regular thing. So the Republicans are split and divided, and I think they'd like Trump to have a heave-ho, but they don't want their fingerprints on the dirty deed. Interesting that Burr in North Carolina voted for conviction, and his term is up in 2022, and there's talk of Lara Trump running for his open seat. Now, there are others who are interested in that spot, so it would not be a cakewalk. Lara Trump, who is 38, running for the U.S. Senate based on what? Her name, I guess. Also, inconveniently, she lives in the suburbs north of New York City, so there's that as well. An interesting development in the investigation of Trump and the invasion of the Hill, the insurrection, is that, pardon me, Roger Stone was protected on the day before and the day of the invasion, if you will, by Oath Keepers, who appear to be one of the active groups, not there to rally at all, but that they had an agenda. And there are pictures showing the Oath Keepers with Stone and also on the Hill during the insurrection. We may yet find a link between Stone and Trump and these outside groups. In fact, I'd be surprised if we didn't, because the arrogance was extraordinary, so the caution was minimal. And they just, I guess on some level, assumed they'd carried it off because they'd carried off so many other crimes. And no doubt they're going to be emboldened by Trump not being convicted by the Senate, but that may be a short-lived joy. As has been noted, there are investigations, new ones in New York, and the Fulton County one is one I just think we should watch, because the tape recording of Trump and then all the events after that in a county that I don't think would be leaning toward Trump is a dangerous political brew for Trump. So otherwise, there's no tweets from Trump. He hasn't done anything today that's miserable. He doesn't have the ability to do so. We're seemingly a little safer from the pandemic. So I like these vectors, and I hope that they continue. So have a good, if chilly, Monday, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.